Hello, and welcome to The Standpoint. Yes, I'm sure you know by now, our theme for the year 2018 is the woman on the move, and we are on the move. If you haven't joined us, woman, please make sure you join us as quickly as possible because we have to move on. 2018, we can't keep doing the same things that we've been doing all these years. Let's be on the move. And the month of May, you know, the Standpoint, it's our Mother's Month. The Standpoint is all about women and children, especially the youth. But May is always Mother's Month. March is Women's Month, and May is Mother's Month. And this year we have amazing stories to share with you. My guest today, you'll be blown is it out of your mind? No, out of this world. You know, I have amazing guests today, and you get to meet them soon. We get to know who they are, what brings them to Ghana and Africa, what plans they have for us, and then as women, how have they managed to get to where they are as married women, as women with children, facing the same challenges that women everywhere go through. You don't want to miss this program. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. My beads from Egusi, Ghana. And of course, today my shoe is by Plus Size. Yes, Plus Size. You get in touch with them on social media. They want young ladies who want to get their hands dirty, work for themselves, earn some money. So they have amazing offers for you. Get in touch with them and then learn all about it. I would like to say thank you to Paba Cosmetics for my makeup products and beautifully applied by Makeup and More. We take a break. When we come back, we get to meet Honey and Ellen. We'll be back. Okay. Welcome back to The Standpoint. If you just joined us today, I have two amazing, very powerful, world-renowned motivational speakers, life coach, philanthropists. They are mothers, they are wives, but they are doing it. They are women on the move, and they have come to Africa, to Ghana, to make sure that you and I also join them in the movement. You know, they are not selfish. And I must say that they are my very, very first Western guest. We've had some Nigerians, some Kenyans, some South Africans, but this is the first time we are having our guests from the western part of the world. And I'm sure you are sitting up ready for it. But of course, let me say thank you to our sponsors, Wilma Africa. Wilma Africa, they produce Frito cooking oil, which is made from the palm fruit. So it makes it cholesterol free. It's fortified with vitamin A, and it is endorsed by the Ghana Medical Association. These days, we are all trying to be healthy, exercise, and eat well. I'm sure they will talk about that as well, and I'm here to learn. Yes, and don't say that Gifty, you're putting on weight. I'm losing weight. Don't say that. Well, let me also say thank you to Goil Ghana Oil. Yes, homegrown business supporting our own. Make sure that if you're going to buy fuel, make sure you go to Goil and get the right one. They have everything that you need. Remember, this program is also aired on ABN TV, which is now on channel 195 on the Sky channel, Sky TV, channel 195. They are also on Virgin TV channel, also in UK. They are on channel 842 Virgin, and then of course Sky channel 195. We also rebroadcast on our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, powered by Dream Oval. Our YouTube channel is very active. We always give you the link, so you go there and have a review of the programs that we've had. We say thank you to all our supporters, and especially today, I'd like to say thank you to my Pastor, Dr. Pastor Kofi Osei Kusi. He is the one who linked me up with these two amazing women that we are going to talk to, and I'm so grateful to them. So now is the time. Let the drums roll. Seated right next to me is Honey is a philanthropist. She's an international speaker, coach. Her areas of expertise are self-awareness, law of attraction. Did you hear that? Positivity, youth leadership mindset, and motivation coaching. Honey, welcome to the Standpoint.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Amazing.
And next to Honey is our in-law. Our in-law, because she's married to an African. She's married to a Malian. She's Ellen Coleman's. Okay, she's an educationist. She's a musician, a philanthropist. She is also a motivational speaker, a life coach. She's a mother to many children, and she's doing so well. And she has a vision for Africa, and she wants to use Ghana as the stepping stone to reach the whole of Africa. And she is from the Netherlands. Good to have you on the Standpoint.
Honored to be here. Thank you so much, Gifty.
Good. What brought you here to Ghana?
Sometimes you have that inner calling. You know that you have to come here in Africa. And I was connected with Hanoka, and I heard about this amazing youth conference. And they invite me to speak here. And we had the conference yesterday, and it was mind-blowing. I have seen the youth of Ghana, and you guys are amazing. This is such a high energy. I talked yesterday on stage about living your high energy. This is where my coaching is about. And the youth of your country, really, you live your high energy. You are the future. You are making Africa great.
So let me come to Honey. Honey, I mean, according to Dr. Kofi Osekusi, you linked him up with Ellen and then the rest of them. Now, what is your background? What are you into, and how did you get here?
I think it's not really about the background. It's about your passion.
Your passion.
I mean, my background is business and entrepreneurism, but the passion is to bring everybody together and collectively change the world. And I met with Kofi in London, and he actually attended to one of my youth events where we empowering young people to step up and become entrepreneurs and start following their passion and develop the positive energy. And he told me about his amazing organization that he's promoting volunteerism in Ghana, and have lots of young people actually volunteering. And what I saw yesterday at the event, it's really, I mean, it's shocking for me. The passion of young people about volunteering and helping and making the change in the world is absolutely unbelievably amazing. I mean, it's really, you guys are amazing. You have so much passion towards change.
This is your first time in Ghana?
First time in Ghana.
And this is your first time in Ghana as well, Ellen. Okay. Now, Ellen, you are based, Honey, you are based in the UK.
Yes.
But you're not from the UK.
No, originally from Hungary. Yes.
Originally from Hungary.
Yes.
How was it like growing up for you? What were your dreams?
I think not just for me, but I can speak in the name of many, majority of the people, that we kind of get raised not to dream. You know, the parents trying to protect their children from being hurt by dreaming. So actually, as a mom, I'm trying to tell every parent, don't stop your children from dreaming, embrace their dreams now that I know better. But I haven't really had dreams. I never knew that I'm going to be an entrepreneur traveling the world, going to Ghana or African countries, trying to empower people, because I thought I'm too little. You know, everybody intends to think that you're too small to achieve things that you would like to. I mean, who am I to think that I can change the world and make changes in other people's life? But sometimes when you look around, it's just such a little things can make a difference. I mean, I would ask all of you, just smile. Because if you smile, you don't even know how much difference you can make in others' life who see you smile. They can have the worst day in their life, and they see you smiling and you make a change and they feel better and they can turn their life around.
So how did you break that stereotyping or that box that you were in there where you were not allowed to dream to become this woman who is dreaming bigger than life?
I think it's a continuous growth. I still breaking through on it. It's an everyday challenge.
Right.
We all facing challenges. We all facing hard times, good times, bad times are come. But you have to embrace the challenging times to know that it's there for you to come out as a better person, to make you stronger, to strive through on it. Because when you look back to difficult situations in your life, there and then you thought there is no way out of this. You know, this is the worst experience you ever have, and you felt like lost and you felt impossible. And then now you look back and you're like, oh my God, that was like literally nothing considering where I am now and what I'm facing now. But every difficulties you have to look at on the same way, that once it's over, you will be so proud of yourself that you overcome.
Ellen, is your story any different? Growing up, were you allowed to dream?
No, I think the time I was brought up, you know, my family was traditional. My mom did not work. She gave up her work when she married my father, which is pretty traditional. And my father, I had good parents. I'm grateful. I'm not complaining. But, you know, I decided at young age, when I was 5 years old, to become an educator. I didn't spoke for 5 years, but the first time I spoke up in my family was telling my father, why are you treating my mom like that? I was highly sensitive and I was just observing, I didn't talk. And then that was my first teaching actually. And then I know that I was meant to be a teacher and a coach. And later on a speaker. So my brought up has been limiting. You know, my parents were, you know, behave polite. I was a very expressive child. I wanted to sing and dance, and I was really liked. I had a loud voice because I became later on a voice teacher, but I was really kept my wings. And the best thing in life is finding yourself, become you. At school, and I saw yesterday all the African school youngsters, and they were all wearing the uniform. I have no opinion about that, but we are not the uniform. We wear the uniform, but we are all unique. And finding your uniqueness, finding that inner power, finding that sparkling you is coming home.
What about the issue of marriage? Weren't you pressured to go and get married and have kids?
I've been through on all those, yes. So I did. I got married and had children and faced lots of difficulties in involving domestic violence and bad relationship. And
are you serious? You mean you have been through domestic violence before?
Yes.
So it's not a shame to be through it and come out and speak about it?
Unfortunately, I think lots of women who's facing domestic violence, they are ashamed of living it through, and their love is so strong for the other partner, and the hope is that it will end one day.
Sometimes they feel stigma too.
They're staying in there, in the relationship. Or the other version is when they're too afraid to make the move and step out of it. And yes, it was really difficult time, and I had to decide that you know, I need to make the move. I drew the line there that as long as my children are happy and it's good for them, I'm happy to take the beating and the suffering. But if it's not good for the children and is affecting them, then as a mother, I think most of us whose moms, they feel so powerful to do everything in order to protect that child. And when the children started to be used against me, you know, that if you don't do what I say, then I'm going to do. Because once he cannot force you to do anything, then the next step is to let me force you by hurting the children. So I packed up and ran, and it was really difficult. you have to hide, but you have to do what the best for you and the best for your children. And I think that's the same for every difficulties. You need to find what makes you happy, and you can only be happy by being you, not by what someone else wants you to be, or someone else making you to be, or someone else want to see you to be. You know, and we're so caught up in our own thinking that we have problems that we don't even see outside, that our problems is actually nothing considering to others. Whatever you think your problem is, there is always someone else who has much more problems than you, and that could help you overcome on your problems. Yesterday we saw this amazing lady doing a speech. She's blind since age 13.
Yeah.
And she got suddenly blind.
Grace, right?
Yes,
Grace,
absolutely amazing. I was in tears. She is so inspiring, so motivating, because what is our excuse? We have arms, legs, healthy, we can see, and there are others with less opportunities, and they can do greater achievements. So no more excuses.
No more excuses.
No
What
more
is our excuse?
excuses.
No more excuses. Enough of the excuses. Now, let me say thank you to Casa Preco for supporting us with their drink. Royal. In fact, today we have Veraldo. Oh, Gogot yogurt. I tell you, women, yogurt is very good for you, very healthy. So go for Gogot yogurt, and water by Awake Purified Mineral Water. Awake is the first purified water. In fact, first bottled mineral water that is charity driven here in Ghana. That's why I love it, and I'm so grateful to them for supporting us. Thank you to House of Foods, Cake Technique, Matamis. They give us the port. We are so grateful to them. Yep Cleaning Services keeps our environment clean. And please make sure you like our page on Facebook. It's The Standpoint. Follow us on Instagram. The Standpoint, and of course on Twitter. We take a break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Now today I have two groups in the audience. I'll talk to them very soon. I'll introduce them as well, but I don't want to miss, the flow of the conversation. So let me go straight to Ellen. Now, you are married to a Malian, as I said earlier. Were you also in the same situation where you felt you have to marry, or you were pressurized to marry? And how is marriage affecting your flow or your movement as a woman on the move?
Very interesting question. Thank you for that. My parents were actually the opposite, or actually, both of them. They had suffered from the Second World War. They had hardly studied. They have had the 5-year war, and they saw all the terrible things of the deportation of the Jews. So that was my youth. I heard all the story, and when your parents are going through that war trauma, they really want the best for their kids. And they said, Ellen, don't get married early. That was my mantra I get as a child. Right. Don't get married early. Study as long as possible, which I did.
Right.
And actually, I didn't met the man I wanted to marry with. And when I met Yusuf, I was already not very young anymore. I was not 18 anymore. And that was just love at first sight. I mean,
love at first sight? So it does happen?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was already in my interest in Mali. I wanted to go, but I heard in summer it's 50 degrees. And I was like, oh, can I walk there in 50 degrees? And then I went to a lot of concerts, because I'm a musician as well, music teacher. And I love the African culture. So we met on an evening. It was, I think, in June, World Roots Festival in Amsterdam. All coaches were there. And there he was. And I was just finished another relationship, which I was like, oh, I don't want to have a boyfriend or something. And he was just there. And he took my hand. And we couldn't talk. We just danced. And there was no conversation. It was just feeling each other, just dancing, and that was just what I needed. A man who was not like, blah, blah, blah. And okay, he was French, Mali is French, and my French wasn't that, I forgot everything what I learned at school. So there was no conversation actually, and then he asked for my telephone number, but I was like, bye, I have to go. And then universe is funny. So I kept meeting Yusuf all the time. And then finally, I was ready to surrender. And
Ellen, you used the word. You were ready to surrender?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You surrendered? Oh.
Yes, because I'm checking out a man, and he was so gentle and such a beautiful man. And my advice for everybody who's looking for a partner: don't look for money. With money is no love.
Is somebody hearing that? Yeah. Don't look for money. Okay.
He was just an honest, authentic soul, and he has a big heart. And I advise you go for the big heart, because that is the man who will respect you. And when we got along, he was illegal in the Netherlands, and that was the first thing. I was like, how is it to be illegal in Europe? I will stand by for you for the papers. And it was a tough decision because I'm responsible for him for 5 years. I wasn't sure about him, I wasn't in love yet, but I was like, you are such a good friend, I'm going to do this for you. And then he was an amazing friend, and then we got connected, and then...
But what about the culture shock?
No, it was not a culture shock, because he was such a beautiful soul. And I had the privilege to go twice to Mali, and then afterwards Mali changed. I couldn't go and see my family-in-law anymore. I haven't seen them for 10 years because Mali was captured by the Muslim terrorists, and afterwards the Dutch army, the United Nations is there. But my husband just recently was there for family issues, there for 6 weeks, and he came back before I came to Ghana, and he said it's worse. They have hardly one meal a day. I support 2 families in Mali and 1 in Guinea to go to school. I have no children myself. Universe didn't allow me to have children, so I look for somebody else's children. I saw his best friend, Fode from Guinea, who was also illegal in the Netherlands doing the paper, but they throwed him out, because when you are illegal and you are kept, they throwed you out. My husband got the papers, he could work, and then when Fode was thrown out, I said, I will take care about your children. He was also such a noble soul. He has 3 kids, and now the oldest son is 24. He has finished all his degree as a doctor. And he has had a scholarship for Morocco. He's going to specialize now. This is what we have to do. We have to help each other, guys. I mean, we have to take care about each other, to take care about each other's children. Life didn't give me children myself. But, you know, he is my son as well. We have to take care about our mutual children. And he's such a noble man, Fode. Thank you, Hanoka. And I'm proud. He is now a doctor, and he can help his community.
You know,
my marriage.
Honey, I'm not surprised you're married to Yusuf, because you are a beautiful soul yourself. You're a beautiful soul, you know, to reach out and do what you are doing. You know, a family you didn't know from anywhere, you support, and now out of that they have a doctor, maybe their whole family. There's never been anybody that highly educated, but this is what you've done, and we applaud you. We applaud you. That's amazing. amazing. I guess that's what makes you the philanthropist that Dr. Kofi talks so proudly of. And, honey, you a philanthropist as well. And I am told, reading about you, honey, you are I call you the connector. You have such a wide and amazing network of men and women from across the world. Yes. How did you get that? And what do you do with that, this network of people?
I think it's really important who you surround yourself with, because everything is about how you think. And we all have our limits and limiting beliefs. And it doesn't matter if you want to step out of it and start thinking positively and build the energy if the people around you continuously dragging you down. So you have to surround yourself with people who thinks positively, who already have achievements. The best thing is that you decide what you want to be and become. Not what you think you can become, is what you really want to be, even if you think it's unachievable. You decide it, and then you find people who's already achieve what you hoping to achieve, and follow them and copy them, and surround yourself with people who also on a mission of achieving, because they're not going to tell you, oh, your dreams are silly. You cannot do that. You live in Africa, or you are a woman, or you too young, or you too old. These are all limits, but you will be hearing from people around you. Block your ear. Block the voices out. You can do anything you want to be as long as you're consistent, you believe in yourself, and you believe that you deserve it. And you have to make yourself believe that you're deserving it. And if right now you don't think you deserve it, then you live your life by it. You do good deeds, you help others, and you will know that you deserve it, because everybody who you help will appreciate you so much that you will feel that you're a good person and you deserve everything that you hope for.
I love that. Block your mind to everything and be careful who you surround yourself with. Before I come to you, Ellen, I have a son here called Jerry, right? Jerry is a graduate. He's from Polytechnic, right? Ghana Technology University. He finished school. He's struggling with finding job and everything. And his mother makes a local delicacy called kenke, fancy kenke. And he took over. And it's so unusual. And I'm sure somebody with a degree, people will say, why are you doing this? But that is what he does. He brings it to church. He sells it. I met him when he tried to sell one to me, which I didn't pay. He gave it to me for free. And it just warms my heart that a younger man like that would want to do this, and said, no, this is what my mother did to take care of me. I can't get a job. I can't keep depending on my mother. This is what I'm going to do. And he stands at the gate of the church every day, every Sunday, and sells it. And people see him, and he's okay. He will approach you and come and sell it to you.
I think you mentioned a very important issue. Work is work. Everything is work. There is no high-class work or low-class work. Everything is work. And it's about respecting all the work. I have cleaned many toilets in my life because I love to clean. I love to fix things. And I'm a voice teacher, I was already singing. So at the army base, I was just with all my cleaning tools. I was just singing, yo, la, 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 just cleaning the toilets. And I made my money, and I was proud of myself.
Awesome. Now, talking about cleaning, I have some people here from Timothy Bentum Ministries, and on Saturday, the 5th of May, they are going to do some cleanup exercise, right? Yeah. Okay. Can somebody give them a microphone? Who is the leader?
Okay, we are having a cleanup exercise on Saturday, which is the 5th of May.
Right.
Yeah. And we want to use that as a medium of evangelizing to the people on the streets, feeding them to during the process of cleaning up their surroundings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your group, Timothy?
Okay,
Bentu
it's
Ministry?
Timothy Bentu Ministries.
Okay.
Yeah, we believed in reaching out to people in different area and different aspects. So we want to use the cleanup exercise to also reach out to the people in that area.
Okay. Awesome. And then I also have the ICAM Computer and Media Institute with me here. What brings you to the studio today?
We are actually having a program which is a free computer training for everyone. Yeah, our main vision is we are actually targeting the JHS and then the SHS graduates especially. Yeah, we have 2 branches at Abeka and then Fishpond as well.
Okay. Okay, let me take a break. When we come back, we'll continue this discussion. Oh God, this program is ending. I don't want it to end. Lord, no. But it will end. Let me say thank you to Walmart Africa. They are our sponsors. They produce Frito cooking oil, which is fortified with vitamin A, made from the palm fruit. So it makes it cholesterol free and endorsed by the Ghana Medical Association. They also bring into this country the fortune rice, which comes in 3 variants. The fortune rice, we have the green package one, very good for the soft dishes. Then the orange package one, which is medium grain, not so soft dishes like the wachis and all that. That's what you can use it for. And then the wine package one, that's from Thailand. That's the long grain with the best aroma, and you know what to use it for. So always patronize it. Walmart Africa fortune rice and Frito cooking oil. As for Frito, you know it already. And of course, Goil Pankasa, Goil Ghana oil, made in Ghana. We get our oil from here, we produce, we refine and everything here, and we use it here. And we invest in our own economy when we do that. So make sure you patronize that. Thank you to House of Foods, Gugot Yugot, Casapreco for Veraldo drinks, and of course for the Awake Purified Mineral Water. Yep Cleaning Services takes care of our environment. Again, don't forget this program is also aired on ABN TV, on Sky Channel 195, and on Virgin TV on Channel 842. Channel 842 in the UK. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Oval. Follow us on Facebook, like our page, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course our YouTube channel. We take a break. When we come back, we'll find out, now that they've been to Ghana, they've seen Ghana, what are they going to do for us? How are they going to help the women and the youth of Ghana? We'll be back. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Standpoint. Yes, we are the last bit. Can you believe it? Yes, we are. But let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. Ophelia Crossland Design made this dress for me. I'm grateful to them. My shoe is by Plus Size. Yes, Plus Size. They make shoes. In fact, they sell shoes for plus size women, who can't wear very high heels. So medium size heels, and then of course the big size of, if you have a big foot, you can get your sizes in there. And we say thank you to Paba Cosmetics for the makeup product applied by Makeup and More. My Beats by Egudzi Ghana. Now, before I go to the audience, I'd like you to tell me a bit more about your organization, Ellen. Yeah, because you said you're a mission to empower 1 billion women and children.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. I decided a few years ago to become an international speaker because I know how important it is. I don't want to be at my music school. I love, but when I go on YouTube and go on social media, I can make an impact in the world. Mm-hmm. I became a part of a global organization, Global Women, and I transformed myself from being Dutch into a global citizen. Right. And we all need to change our thought. We are all global citizens. Yes, we are Dutch, you are Ghanaians, sorry.
Right, yeah.
But we are all connected globally through social media. So re-educate yourself, go on internet, look for the influencers, the speakers out there, and get empowered. Because when you empower, I believe in self-empowerment. you can empower others. And I'm spreading out a message in Africa. There's a new organization coming from United States. It's called EBW 2020. Empower 1 billion women worldwide before 2020. It's set up by women in America,
Ellen,
United
we have
States.
just 2 more years to 2020.
Yes.
It's
We're
possible?
going fast. We're going to spread. So if
No limits.
no limits,
Don't limit yourself.
and we will see what happens afterward. Global network.
Okay, so Ellen, how can we be a part of it? How can you be in Ghana and be a part of EBW 2020?
You can contact me, connect on Facebook with me, Ellen Kooijmans, and I will tell you everything about. You can start a chapter in your country, and the chapter leader will invite speakers, people who are knowledge in a certain field. They will speak about it, and make that empower. Go global.
Go global, that's the word. Honey, what about you? You are into so many things.
Yes, yes.
Which one are you going to push from here?
Well, actually, I like to add something instead of preaching my
Right.
business, because it all sounds amazing to empowering billion women, but it also sounds a little bit like do it for the money.
Right.
And whatever you want to do, don't do it for the money. Do it for the mission.
Right.
You will not be successful joining an organization because you want to be a millionaire or you want to make money. If your heart is not in it, if it's not your mission, whatever you do it because that is what you want to do, that is what you feel like you need to be doing, and that is what you will be enjoy doing. That is when they say you do not need money, you need the great idea, and you need to be the person who actually not just throwing the ideas and hoping for the best, but you need to go and be a go-getter and a doer. You do everything in order for your idea become a product and become a success, because you have to believe in you and in your product, and then others will appreciate it and support it.
Thank you very much. I mean, I really do appreciate it. And I'm sure, and there's so much we can take from that. But honey, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. And what's your favorite color?
I think this kind of green.
This kind of green.
But I think all colors just bring happiness.
happiness, okay.
you know?
I love
Bright colors. Okay. I have some
wear
bright
black.
colors. Let me see. Now, we can't let you come to Africa, come to Ghana, and with all that you've given us today,
Laugh pink too.
we can let you go empty-handed like that.
Oh my God.
You need to remember us for something, and always think about it. So I'm just looking at I don't have the color, the purple, but
I love
I'm
pink.
looking at the dress you're wearing, the fine African print, and we give you this one.
Oh my God.
This is
Thank
for
you
you.
very much.
And you can take it out, don't
Can we
worry.
open
You can
it?
see,
Okay, I'll
yes.
open
You
it.
can open it, yes. And Ellen, yes. This one is for you. This one, the color, when you see it, it's one of my favorite colors.
Thank you so much.
You can
Thank you.
look at it. Yes, you can open it and look at it. You can,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
This is
wow.
beads,
It
yeah.
has the whole word
Yeah.
on it.
Wow.
Beautiful. Thank
That's it.
you.
So,
Oh,
yes. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much for what you've come to do for our youth, for our women, and for our men, and for our nation. And I'm sure we'll never be the same. And we
Can
expect
I-
to see you again.
Can I address the volunteers
Yes,
in the audience?
please,
Because
yes.
I did not know, and it's just so amazing that I find even here so many young people who's volunteering and trying to help. And don't ever give up. Don't worry about whoever says whatever they tell you. Just keep on helping others, because the happiness you will find in there, so much happiness.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, we take a break. When we come back, I give you a bit of me. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was driving to work using the N1 part of the Achimota Bridge. And I saw this woman, she looked a bit mentally disturbed. And a little boy by her, the boy was naked. And it was around 12 o'clock. The sun was scorching. I just couldn't drive past. I just couldn't go. So I stopped and approached the police to help me talk to her. It took the police some time to agree, because they also felt that she was mentally disturbed and that she could hurt me if I go there. But we went there. When I got in there, this woman was pregnant. And the boy by her, a 2-year-old boy, didn't even have any underpants, was just wearing a singlet, was very hungry. And when he got up and he saw that we had given him some food, he was so excited about it. She told me her story, so I decided to bring her to my office. We got her somewhere to bath. We bought a few things. I used my social media contact. We got her some clothes, got her son some clothes, raised some money for her. And the MP for her area, the Honorable Emmanuel Kofi-Boa, came in to support and sent some people to go and pick her up and then send her to the lorry station for her to go back to her village. Now, a week after, I saw another post on social media that this same woman has been seen at a place near the West Hill Mall. I was devastated. I was really sad because I just put my everything on the line for this woman to try and help her and do everything that I can. But I told myself that this is not going to stop me from doing what I love to do. That's helping people, raising funds and support for other people. Sometimes the people we help, we support, let us down. But am I going to let that stop me from doing what I love to do best? Helping people, supporting people. That will be giving up on myself as Gifty auntie. Life is not all rosy, the ups and downs. It's like a wave. Storms of life comes our way every now and then. But if you hold fast, the storm will not take us away. It will not destroy us. We will rise again. We will rise again. So as women on the move, please don't let us give up on ourselves. You heard it. Empower yourself. Be a leader. Be involved. No more excuses. Because this person did that. Because my heart was broken. Because I was abused. Because I grew up without money. Because I don't have anybody to support me. No more excuses. Let us rise up as women, holding hands, and let us move on. Let us move on with a purpose, with a dream, and one day at a time. Come on, come and join. Don't worry. Holding hands, the young and old together, and we will rise and we will make it, and the world will be a better place for all of us. You all know what I say at the end of the program. I'm a woman with super crazy faith in God. That with God, all things are possible. But God has given us wisdom and the power and the energy to work and to move. So together, we will make it. Thanks so much for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.